Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you had a good rest, hope you had some good meal. And welcome back to the second part of the day. We're going to continue with Marko Kraljevic, Hospitality Product Development Manager at InSky Solutions, DOO. In the age of large language models, we often overlook how businesses actually want a higher degree of control over what is being passed as information in chatbot services. Using several smaller modules as functionalities, InSky Solutions is building a chatbot that recommends the best possible hotel booking based on customers' preferences. The podium is yours.
Thank you.
Give him a round of applause. Thanks.
Hello. Thank you for introduction. So my topic will be using the chatbot in hospitality industry. I'm Marko Kraljevic. I came from InSky Solutions. Lot of years and experience with the hospitality industry in the different part of it and different softwares. Here I will present the chatbot, using the chatbot to, in the hospitality industry, increase the conversion with the customer, communication with the customer, and increase the number of the right data in for the right customer. So currently, InSky Solution is a CRM company based on Microsoft Dynamics technology, and currently in hospitality industry we use the several softwares, several models of the CRM. Hospitality CRM, which is a developed solution, is developed by us. Also, the contact center, it's an in-house application. Loyalty and marketing automation with our partner, in this case with the Click Dimension. Where we use the AI services, it's inside of our contact center, in part of the email classification, named entity recognition, and the chatbots. And here, we prepare the central data platform, the highest layer for the hospitality industry, for the big hotels, with more than one of the hotels. So, and what is our goal? To give to the customer real-time information about analytics and real-time information for decision maker to better insane of the business and the right decision making for the business. Our knowledge it's wider in different technology and on the technical part, and also in the business part. From the business part, we cover the different industry: hospitality, insurance, banking, and retails, and also with a lot of experience with the CRM areas. And our business consultant is focused on the different industries. And regarding the technologies, we based our services on the Microsoft Azure, because we are the Microsoft partner. So as I said, all our services, it's based on the CRM, Microsoft CRM, and our custom solution, it's based on the CRM. We use the custom development for example, as I said, our call center and loyalty programs for the hotels, and also for the other companies we use the consulting services regarding the CRM. And regarding the awards, we received a lot of awards here domestically in Croatia, and also with the Clutch, we are on the, I think, at the 10th place of the biggest data data companies. And so the theme, our presentation, it's based on the chatbot in hospitality industry. So hospitality industry, it's a very specific industry because it's a lot of different content, different type of the hotels, guests is coming from the different part of the world. So we use basically specific question and answering. It's based on the hospitality industry. As you know, as you make a booking on the booking.com, Expedia, or some other channels, the procedure it's always the same. So what we cover on our solution, it's a multi-channel solution for the web, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Currently, a lot of our customers use only web and WhatsApp. And here, our chatbot, it's integrated directly with our call center. So when the chatbot is don't have answering, it's automatically redirecting to the agent in the call center. And for example, we have a 24 hours customer services, and the data sources. Maybe I don't mention here on the slide. Mostly, we use the data from the heart of the hospitality. It's a property management system where the data is generated, combined with the hotel's FAQ, existing emails and phone calls, and the customer have access to our knowledge base, and they cover the content and questioning and answering regarding the chatbots. So as I said, like a Microsoft partner, for our chatbot we use the Microsoft bot framework, because in our solution we have a lot of knowledge with Azure, with our colleagues in Office. And as I mentioned here, like advantages, for us it's very easy to use, it's fast to develop, and it's integrated with our services which we use in the hospitality CRM platform. And also it's multi-channel communication, it's already integrated, which we use the WhatsApp, Viber, Facebook, I think Instagram, and all other channels which our customers currently use in Croatia and also in Serbia, Slovenia. Which services which we use in Microsoft Bot Framework? We use the bot services, cognitive services, multi-channel, and custom integration with our call center. So why we use the cognitive services? Because we gave the possibilities to the customer to manage the content, but there it's challenges regarding the changing people in the hotels, and they don't update the content, and that is something what is a big challenge is currently regarding the content in the knowledge database. So regarding the question and answering systems, it's based on the BERT transformer architecture, and it's, as I mentioned, we fine-tune using small data set to questions and answers, and try to answer the best question it's provided. So currently we make a test models in big hotels. Currently we are not focused regarding the chatbots for the single hotels, because the knowledge database, it don't exist, or it's very small, or they don't store any data in the PMS systems, and it is very hard to implement it, good question and answering part. Currently, as I said, the chatbot, we use the multi-channel, web, WhatsApp, and question is answering. As I said here, what I mentioned, it's not perfect, because I mentioned already, because it's a customer, it's covered the content and knowledge database. We only add or delete currently data from the knowledge database. So here, after implementation and result after 1 year on the test phase with one customer, as we see how we reduce the number of the phone calls in the call center if we compare the last 3 years. And for example, on the picture, what we see on the June, how the chatbot increased the number of the conversion in a hotel. So what is our purpose? To increase the chatbot, because from one side, to make a reservation, it's very easy in 5 or 3 steps, depends on the configuration of the hotels, and decrease the number of people in call center. So hotels, it's a hospitality industry, it's a revenue generated industry, and currently everybody, because it's a lack of the people in hotels. Currently, I spoke about Croatia. It's people, it's disappeared. Nobody want to work in a call center. So chatbots, it's currently it's the best option for hotels. And from our case scenario, we see how we increase the communication through the chatbots. Recommending hotels and creating reservation. So currently we have a lot of challenges. For example, with this part, intent detection, and how the customer want to create and how they imagine the chatbots, because some of the hotels groups it's big or small, it's a focus on the traditional communication with the customer. And they want to finalize with the human, finalize the reservations. And we prepare a lot of updates regarding this intent detection. So the customer want with only one sentence, create reservation. So, but I think that next year on this conference, we will present that. So that is something what we work, and user preferences, and that is also the challenges because of the data. Currently, in this year, focus in hospitality industry, it's on the 3 things. It's AI, big data analytics, and Internet of Things. Focus on data in hospitality industry, it's higher than in history. So if hotels groups don't store the right data for analytics and for preferences, we have a lot of challenges here, because if we want to recommend something, it's very, very hard in that case. So some of the hotels group, it's care about the data and see the value about the data. And in that case, it's very easily to implement our chatbot in only 1 month. Matching availability. It's also technical challenges from our side because we are directly integrated with the PMS systems and channel manager systems. So when the guest want to make a reservation, it's a request automatically sent to the PMS or channel manager, and response its availability and price, etc., etc. And reservation it's making only three, as I said, only 3 or 5 steps. So it's recommended regarding the hotels, regarding the services, regarding some facilities. So that is depends of the customer to customer. Currently, we work on the testing models for one hotels or totally different ways that all our customer currently used. From our experience, we divide all our projects in different phases. Depends of the data currently which the customer have, and comparing the chatbots with the currently data, and on the last phase we looking about the conversion rates, feedback for loyalty members. Some of the customers only want to make chatbots for the loyalty customers, not all other customers, and improving existing content. As I mentioned before, the content it's change year by year. That is depend of the hotel's marketing or sales. What is the market target for the guest? So that is a very changeable for our current solution, because the content is changing. Sometimes it's sometimes on the quartal, or sometimes of the year, or the half year, etc., etc. Challenges, as I said, this is some screenshot from our demo environment. Steps in our chatbots, as we said on the left picture, it's a preferences. When they start to make a reservation, for different hotels groups, for example, when the hotels it's based on different location, different type of the hotels, we use these preferences and try to find the best solution for the best booking for the customer, for the guest. Usually, we start with the free. If the hotel group have more than 10 hotels or 20 hotels, we gave the free different solution. Cheaper, middle, it's focus on best recommended for the customer, and for example, further, it's with the highest price. So, because for example, all attributes in hotels, hotel for 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star hotel can have same attributes, but the different service, different price, different rooms. It's a lot of parameters which divide on the customer hotels to the hotels. So is that in the city? Is that on the, for example, it's in the middle of the Croatian coast, it's the north of the south, and after that we focus on directly on which room type they want to book, which services, it's half board, full board, or room only, and after that the guests have possibilities to upgrade the services. So the board service is fixed, and for upselling, they can have additional services like shuttle, like wellness services, or booking the restaurant inside the hotels. So all these possibilities make from the chatbot. Client-specific information, as I mentioned, that is a very hard to combine all these information. Make a general. It's very hard to make a general chatbots for all hotels, because that is the reason why we use the cognitive services to give to customer to update or delete or change the data. And here it's domestic specific information about hospitality. It's boarding, it's upselling option, room types. That is some activities which is used in all hotels. So currently, trend, which is a trend in hospitality industry, is change the looking on the hospitalities. For example, here it's a room and room types. Currently, you can see, for example, on some sites it's a spaces, because room it's not room, it's a space. Meeting room it's a space, and something like that. So the changing some data in the hospitality industry, currently it's a change, and we change in the future, of course. And here it's choosing the right option from availability response. When we send a request to the channel manager or for the PMS system, central system for reservation, that is, it depends what they return, based on availability, based on the price, and all other parameters. Here is, for example, from the one implementation, how to, the example about the attributes. It's about the name of hotels, location. It's a rating which stars of the hotels, and all other facilities. So this is something what I mentioned before. Based on one sentence about the facilities, we want to give to customer directly create reservation from only from one sentence, and receive the confirmation letter on the email, and the guest will continue with the payment and continue with the confirmation of that bookings. Yeah. Here, regarding the analytics and about the chatbots, first step, we use the number of conversions. It's no matter how much people make a conversation through the chatbots. We're looking how many people make a reservation through the chatbots. For example, if last year we have, for example, 1,000 requests with a conversion rate with 50%. We want to increase that conversion rate through the chatbots, and as we see, we are the very success with the one customer to increase for 25 or 30% conversion rate, and that is a goal, our goal, and also for the customer goal. And here, step 2, it's test data, which is from the conversion with the manual with the agent, because we use the central database, one database for all our services, for our products. It's called Center CRM, Loyalty, Chatbot, etc., etc. And all analytics about the conversion from the call center and also for the chatbot, it's a comparing in one analytics tool. So regarding the adding or changing content, it's very easily, and adding the different different classes. In our services, it's a little discrepancy when the data is changing, but the matching with the right answering and questioning, it's almost on the same level. And this is the end for this presentation. And here's the references from our partners, all big hotels groups in Croatia, almost in Croatia. And here's one of our customer on the Serbia. So using our services depends on the chatbots, depends on the analytics, depends on the call center, loyalty programs. This is only from hospitality. From all other industries, for example, banking, insurances, and retails, it's using call center and CRM solution and analytics tool, which is the base of the Power BI professional. This is on the end, I want to say chatbot in the hospitality industry, it's a very challengeable project. It's very hard to make a general solution for all hotels and installation, for example, in the same solution in different type of hotels. That is currently it's very hard, and that is the reason why we focus on customized solutions and customized platform, depend on the customer, to give the right value of our solution and platform and the projects. That will be all from my side. Thank you very much.
Do you maybe have any questions? Wolf.
Oh, yes, please.
Thanks for the talk. You talked about conversion rate, and I would be interested in if you somehow have compared the conversion rate by a chatbot, so you measure that you get better from year to year,
yeah,
to some sort of human experience, meaning do people, for example, really call a call center and have the same questions and like, I want a hotel for that and that, and how good is the conversion rate then? So my basic question is, have you compared this performance with human performance?
Yeah, because if we comparing the conversion rate from the chatbots and also from the call center,
Okay.
We compare how many messaging it's finished with the reservation.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are sent the email. When you start the conversion with the chatbots, you insert the email, and directly when you confirm the reservation, you create reservation, and conversion ID in the database. We looking about that. How many conversion IDs? How many created? How many conversion IDs? It's finished with the reservation.
Yeah, but how does it compare to conversion done by human?
Yeah, and also good question. Our call center, it's also connected with the property managers system or channel managers, and we use the same database. And for example, different IDs from the different sources, it's a matching on the one IDs, and we know from that case we know how many reservation, how many calls finished with the reservation, because from the call center they directly send the offer or directly receive the reservation from the call center. They don't need to really connect it to the property management system.
And who is winning?
What?
Who is winning, chatbots or humans?
Currently, it's human.
Thanks.
But that is a depend. Look, hospitality industry, it's a human industry.
kidding.
And hospitality industry, it's in period of transferring. And the COVID period, it's a great example. COVID period increased the technology in hospitality industry, which maybe without the COVID, we're waiting for 10 years. So the technology to fully speed up COVID. Thank you for COVID.
It's the best way for digitalization.
From the technology part, thank you for the COVID.
Can I ask a question? Yeah, I will ask. So I think I have seen one graph where you have shown how much you have loaded off the work from human onto the machine. But the graph missed the Y numbers on the Y scale. So I was trying to interpret it. My impression was that you managed to get 65% of calls in 2021 done by machines, so they wouldn't need to be forwarded to the human. Was that correct?
No, this is comparing the calls because as you see
The one with seasonal effects.
Yes. Because in the seasonal part, because Croatia it's a seasoning tourism for on the coast. That is the depend of the season how much emails and how much the calls you receive.
Okay, I see.
And it's not the same on the for the whole years. For example, early booking it's the middle of the February for the reservation for the Eastern, and after that it's individual request. It's go down, and end of the May start increasing. Both calls, emails, and all other communication channels.
But do you have information that you can tell us how many of the calls are you able to complete without forwarding to humans? How much human effort you can save?
It's very hard, but I will explain. From our call center service, we have an option to queuing. Different agent, it's have a different skills for different languages, for different for different market, etc., etc. So that is a depend of the clients to clients. For example, someone can make 100 calls during the day, and conversion is 75%. Someone can have 10 calls, and conversion is 0.
I'm not asking about conversion but how much can you reduce the need for human agents by using AI, by using chatbots? So how much work do chatbots
yes, I understand.
do?
We want our goal and goal for the customer go to the 50-50.
You there closely on the way?
No, not yet. 35, 65. Okay. We do. That is a customer 21 hotels. Currently, it's the 65-35. If we go because the chatbots it's mostly used when the seasoning start. For example, in the first half of year, chatbots it's on the minimum. The calls and emails is increasing, but when we go to closing the higher season, the chatbots is increasing.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and see you next year with the better news.